Starting off the match for Lamar, Brecklin Howard served. She serves it into the net, but ultimately Kylie Talbot started off by getting a kill off of an overpass. We're tied at 5-5 after a serve in the net from Talbot. Ava Lett will serve for College Heights. And the dig is set by Gordon. A ball rolled into the net, apparently. And starting for Lamar, we have number 8, Kylie Talbot, number 23, Emma Johnson, number 25, Fazia Gordon. Pryor, Lett, Garmin will free ball, picked up by Brecklin Howard. And rising up for the kill is Kylie Talbot. Rounding out the starters for Lamar, we have number 5, Ella Harris, and number 31, Ray Crossley. And then number 13, we have Josie Adams. So no, you will still be able to see it. That will not be our main focus. Our main focus will be varsity. But for now, we can enjoy the junior varsity match fully, as they are now only down by 1. Rising up for a hit, Josie Adams, no good. And Carolyn Satterley with the hit, sending that one a bit too deep. Score is now 8-6 in favor of the Lamar Lady Tigers. Coming in for the Lady Cougars, Lauren Nichols and Krista Miller for Carolyn Satterley and Torn Fink. Serves in the air from Johnson. Garmin and Pryor will send that one over. Johnson to Talbot off the set from Mayberry. And College Heights is unable to handle the hit from Talbot. Number 4, Molly Mayberry has checked into the match for Lamar. Serve from Johnson on the way. Nichols shanks the pass, and that will push the lead to 4 for Lamar, as they now lead 10-6 over the College Heights Lady Cougars. Serving for Lamar will be Emma Johnson once again. She will serve. Miller with the pass. Lett will pick up the set, and set to Lauren Nichols, and she is denied at the net, but the block goes out of bounds, so ultimately Nichols is able to tool the block and get the kill, sending Katie Moss to the service line for the Lady Cougars. Serve from Moss, and then a great serve from Katie Moss, as she gets the point for College Heights and cuts the lead down to 2. Serve from Moss, picked up by Mayberry, tipped over by Johnson, and that'll be a kill for Lamar, as the lead swells to 8. Lead swells to 3, pardon me. Scores 11-8 in favor of the Lamar Lady Tigers. Serve from Johnson, and Nichols lets that one drop, and the lead will extend to 4 for Lamar. Serve from Ray Crossley. Moss will send that one over. Johnson, Mayberry, sets, and that will be a kill for Ella Harris as she sends that ball over the net. And it drops in College Heights court. Serve from Crossley on the way. Hit pass by Miller, goes to Lett. Lauren Nichols will free ball that over. And Elise Ferris is unable to handle the free ball from Nichols, and Izzy Pryor will go back to serve for College Heights. Pryor serve. Set from Johnson goes back to Howard, and Brecklin Howard gets the kill after her hit is tipped by College Heights.
Let's go, Izzy!
Now Lamar will go back to serve. Serve from Josie Adams. Overpass is picked up by Mayberry. Or not Mayberry. Harris, and the set from Johnson will go to Molly Mayberry, and she will pick up the kill, putting Lamar up 15-9. Serve from Adams, picked up by Miller, and it goes into the net. That'll be another point for Lamar as they push their lead to 7. Meanwhile, Purdy and Liberal just finished playing on this court right here. College Heights is warming up, so their game will be starting momentarily. Serving for Lamar once again will be Josie Adams. She'll send that one out. And I believe Fagia Gordon has entered the match for Lamar. Krista Miller and Lauren Nichols will exit the match as Carolyn Satterley and Torrin Fink re-enter. Satterley's serve, picked up by Crossley. Set goes to Harris, and Harris is able to tool the block and get the kill as Lamar leads by 7. Serve from Mayberry. That'll be an ace for Molly Mayberry as Lamar's lead swells to 8. Serve from Mayberry makes it over the net. Katie Moss will shank the pass, and that'll be another ace for Molly Mayberry. Back in action as Mayberry will serve once again for Lamar. Moss, let. Katie Moss sends it over. Great recovery by Lamar to keep it in the air. Crossley sends that one over. It's picked up by Moss. Let will bump set Fink. She will free ball, and that will sail out of bounds as Lamar's lead swells to 10. And an ace for Lamar, once again, courtesy of Molly Mayberry. She's been serving very well here in this first set. Serve from Mayberry makes it over the net. Fink, let, tips it over. Not Mayberry, Josie Adams. The setter dump from Emma Johnson results in a kill to put Lamar's lead to 12. And a serve from Mayberry. And the set will go up to, I believe that was Fagia, who sends that too far out or not. That will be the 22nd point. The 13th point, pushing Lamar's lead to a baker's dozen, but not for long as Molly Mayberry's serve into the net sets the lead at an actual dozen now. Maddie Garman will step in and serve for the Lady Cougars, who are down 23-11. Serve from Garman, picked up by Adams. Set from Johnson goes to, who are these people? Victoria O'Neill, Fink, Johnson, sets to Fagia. Ava Lett will bump set. Carolyn Satterley, that's picked up by O'Neill. Crossley Fajia sends that one over, and that's a kill for Fajia Gordon. Gordon with the kill. Gordon with the serve. And the set from Johnson to Talbot will end the first set with Lamar winning 25-11, and we will be back soon, more than likely, with the varsity game starting alongside the second set of the JV match. And we are starting the second set. Garmin will send that one into the net. It will bounce off the net. Lamar will get the first point of the second set. Serving for Lamar will be Brecklin Howard. Pryor will be unable to return that serve, or the Pryor can't return the ball, and that will push Lamar's lead to 2 here in the early going of the first set. Howard, pass by Fink. Satterley will free ball right back to Howard. Johnson will set. Talbot rising up and getting the kill, pushing Lamar's lead to 3, leading 7-4 here in the second set. You're good.
Laney! My bad.
It's all right. And Talbot tips that one over. The lead extends to, I believe that's 5. No, that's 4 for Lamar. Fellow athletes at the tournament having a little bit of fun over here with our live stream on here. We glad that they are enjoying themselves, and College Heights gets their first point of the first set, or the second set, pardon me, cuts the lead down to 3, scores 8-5 in favor of Lamar. Meanwhile, we are getting ready to start the varsity match between College Heights and Butler. Now, we will be providing periodic updates on the JV match as the varsity game progresses. So, starting here, as we start a new match, for Butler, we have number 16, Shelby Schaus, number 8, Annalie Gardner, number 2, Riley Clover, number 3, at Libero, Riley Stanford, number 11, Katrina Lee, and number 4, who will be serving, no, that's not my bad, number 3, Laney Hill, and serving will be number 4, Caitlin Madison. Lauren Yukadas starts things off right for the Cougars with a kill off of Gardner. Number 11 is Kaylee Carter for Butler. Serving first for College Heights will be Ava Messina as they lead by 1 early in the first set. Messina's serve picked up by Hill. Set goes to Gardner. Gardner sends that one into the net. And Messina will be serving again for College Heights. Serve from Messina will make it over. Hill, Gardner, free ball Madison. Lawrence, Collin will say Yukina. Yukina sends that one deep. Great dig by Hill. Madison, Gardner sends that one in, and a great kill from Annalie Gardner, I believe. Yeah, Annalie Gardner. Lead is now down to 1 for College Heights as Gardner will step back to serve. Gardner serve off of Griesemer, and that's an ace for Annalie Gardner, and we are tied. Meanwhile, for the JV match, College Heights is now trailing Lamar 13-6 in the second set. Gardner will serve. Gardner's serve picked up by Griesemer. Collin will set Yukina. She's blocked at the net. She's able to recover. Messina bump sets right back to Yukina. She sends that one over. Dig by Madison. Set by Clover goes to Gardner, who will free ball. Not Gardner. Somebody. Anyway, Messina will tip that one over. Clover. Set by Madison goes right back to Clover. Dug by Messina. It's off the basketball goal. And Butler will take a 1-point lead. Meanwhile, another kill by Lamar has extended the lead to 15-6 over the College Heights JV team. Now, Annalie Gardner will step back behind the service line once again. She'll send this one over. Griesemer will serve, or pick up the serve. And Marley Woodford's kill blocked at the net and sent back down into College Heights court as the lead swells to 2 for Butler. Annalie Gardner serving. Serve picked up by Griesemer. Collin sets back. Griesemer will free ball. Gardner. Madison sets to Clover. Clover's hit picked up by Griesemer. Clover tips the overpass into the open spot in the defense. And that will be a point for Butler. Meanwhile, Sophie Wilkins has just been able to tool the block and get the kill for College Heights to cut Lamar's lead down to 10. The score is now 17-7. Meanwhile, Butler, who once had a 3-point lead, the lead has now been cut down to 2 as Annalie Gardner serves into the net. And that will send Maddie Collin to the service line for the College Heights Lady Cougars. Collins serve, picked up by Gardner. Clover will push that one over. Griesemer with the dig. Collin sets Lawrence. Lawrence rising up, and that will be a net violation, actually, against Addie Lawrence. Score is now 10-7 in favor of Butler. They now lead again by 3. Ball drops in College Heights JV's court as the lead is now 12 for Lamar over there. Serving for Butler will be Lainey Hill, the freshman libero. Serves picked up by Griesemer. Collin sets to Lawrence. Lawrence sends that one out of bounds, and the lead is now 4 for Butler. Hill will serve again. She will send this one over. A high arcing serve picked up by Messina. Collin sets for Lauren Yukina. That one rolls along the net, and the lead swells to 5 for the Butler. For Butler. I don't know what Butler's mascot is. I'm sure it's a pretty cool one, though. Messina. Collin. Lawrence tools the block and gets the kill to cut the lead down to 4 as the score is 12-8. However, I'm sure that whatever Butler's mascot is, I'm sure it can't be anything cooler than the mascot that is a cougar, which happens to be our school's mascot. Anyway, back to game action. Free ball from Carter. Lawrence rising up and getting the kill. Addie Lawrence going for the hit. And she sent that ball flying into the ground. Lauren Yukina will serve for College Heights. That's picked up by Gardner. Set goes to Underwood. Underwood sends that one out of bounds, and the lead is down to 2 as Jocelyn Underwood hits it, sends it a bit too far right, and Lauren Yukina will step back to the service line to serve for the College Heights Lady Cougars. Meanwhile, as you can see, the score over on the JV game is 22-9 in favor of Lamar. Gardner's hit from the back row goes into the net, and we are tied at 12 with Lauren Yukina serving, looking to take the lead for the College Heights Lady Cougars. Yukina serve, sails out of bounds, and that will give Butler the lead as they now lead 13-12. That will send Riley Clover back to the service line for Butler. Served by Clover, picked up by Griesemer. Collin sets Griesemer. Hill tries to dig it, but that one ricochets off the basketball goal and drops in Butler's court as we are now tied at 13 points apiece. Marley Woodford will serve for the Lady Cougars. She'll send that one over. A high arcing serve picked up by Gardner. And once again, it ricochets off the basketball goal, giving College Heights a 1-point lead. Score 14-13 in favor of the Lady Cougars, with Woodford going back to serve again. Overpass. Well, not an overpass, just a tight pass into the net. That was picked up by Gardner, and that one will give College Heights a 2-point lead, leading 15-13. Woodford serves. Gardner picks that one up. Sept by Clover, goes to Underwood. She'll tip it over. Collin gets under it. Tip by Fanning. Clover will set to Madison, and that will sail out. Lead swells to 3 for College Heights. Meanwhile, in the other College Heights game, the Lady Cougars ultimately lost the second set 25-11. They lost the match 2-0. Underwood getting the kill for Butler. Score is now 16-14. Butler looking to continue to cut into College Heights' lead. They now have Callie Carter at the service line. Messina, Collin sets for Addie Lawrence, and Addie Lawrence sends it right to the libero, Lainey Hill. She shanks the dig, and the lead is back up to 3 for the Lady Cougars. Meanwhile, the hard-hitting Addie Lawrence will step back to the service line. Serve from Lawrence is out, and that'll be a point for Butler as the lead is cut down to 2. That'll send Jocelyn Underwood to the service line for Butler. She will serve. Serve's picked up by Yukina. Collin sets for Griesemer. She sends that one over. Great pass from Underwood. And now that will be Gardner on the hit. Dug by Yukina. Collin sets back row to Lawrence. Great placement. Dug by Underwood. Set by Clover. Gardner. Dug by Messina. That one hits the railing going into the bleachers, and I believe the lead has been cut down to 1. Thank you. And the Lady Bears will be sending brilliant play from Riley Clover to tip that one over. And now Taitlin Madison will be looking to serve for Butler, looking to tie, and they will not tie. Lead is back up to 2. Score is 19-17 in favor of College Heights. Ava Messina will step back to serve for the Lady Cougars. Her serve makes it over the net. Great hustle by Butler, but they're unable to return it as that'll be an ace for Ava Messina. She'll push the lead to 3, and once again, she'll step back to the service line. Messina will serve. That's picked up by Carter, and the hit from Clover the hit from Clover will go into the net. That will push the Cougars' lead to 4 as they lead 21-17 now. Messina stepping back to the service line once again. She will serve. That one will sail out of bounds. And the score is now 21-18, still in favor of College Heights as the lead is now down to 3. That will send the junior Annalie Gardner to serve. Gardner serves. Messina will pick that up. Griesemer. Free ball Woodford. Picked up by Schaus. Set by Madison. Goes to Carter. Picked up by Collin. Messina will set back to Collin. She'll free ball. That's picked up by Schaus. Set by Madison. Hit by Clover. Dug by Messina. Collin will set opposite to Lauren Yukina. She'll send that into the net. And the lead is now down to 2. Gardner once again going back to the service line. Ball's in the air from Gardner. Griesemer. Great hustle from College Heights to stick with it, but they will not be able to get it over the net as the lead is now down to 1, I believe. Okay, correction, it is down. Nope, it is down to 1. Score is 21-20 in favor of College Heights. Gardner looking to tie with the serve, sends it out, and that will bring the lead back up to 2. Score is 22-20 in favor of College Heights. That'll send the sophomore setter, Maddie Collin, to the service line. Good. Collin, the serve. That is in! Brilliantly placed by Maddie Collin to get the ace and push the Cougars' lead to 3. And we have a timeout called by Coach Cassidy Hanna and the Butler Bears. College Heights got off to kind of a sluggish start, but they were able to gather themselves and get themselves to get their act together and start playing the College Heights Lady Cougar volleyball we're used to seeing, and now they are up by 3 here in the first set. Coming out of the timeout, Cougars leading by 3, have Maddie Collin at the service line. Score is 23-20 in favor of College Heights. Collin serve, dug by Hill. Madison sets Schaus, dug by Collin. Messina will bump set. Yukina will send that one over. It's tipped. Recovering to get under it is Butler. Lawrence with the dig. Collin sets Yukina. Great hustle from Butler to stay under it. And that's a tight dig into the net. College Heights leading by 4 is now at set point, leading 24-20 with Maddie Collin at the service line. Serve from Collin, dug pass by Hill, Madison, free ball Clover gets it over. Messina, Collin sets outside to Yukina, and that will be sent out of bounds. Score is now 24-21. College Heights lead is cut down to 3. And that will send the freshman libero, Lainey Hill, back to the service line, looking to cut into the Cougars' lead. Serve from Hill, picked up by Messina. Collin sets right side to Yukina, and Yukina tools the block and gets the kill to end the first set with the Lady Cougars winning 25-21. All right, we are back to start the second set. And to start things off here in the second set, the libero Ava Messina will be serving for College Heights. Messina's serve, hard driven, picked up by Hill, but she'll also shank the pass, and that'll be an ace for Ava Messina to start off the second set. Messina, once again, will step back to serve. She'll send that one through the air, picked up by Carter, set by Clover. Free ball Carter goes straight into the net, and that'll be the second point of the set for College Heights. Messina going back to serve. Served by Messina, and Hill shanks the pass, and that'll be another ace for Ava Messina, her second already on the set. Carolyn Satterley having some fun with our live stream at the moment. Glad she's enjoying herself with it. Meanwhile, Messina will send that one into the net. Served by Madison. And Yukina will send that one into the net as lead is cut down to 1. Score is now 7-6 in favor of College Heights still. But at the moment, serving for Butler will be number 4, Taitlin Madison. She'll send that one over. Serves picked up by Griesemer. Collin will set. Looking for Yukina. Madison with the dig. Overpass picked up. Lawrence. Collins sets to Lawrence from the back row. Hill and Madison. Hit by Gardner. Dug by Messina. Great hustle by Collin to get under it. Yukina tips it over. Bump set from Hill goes to Madison. Griesemer. Lawrence. Yukina somehow gets it over. Madison sends that one over. And that'll be a kill for Taitlin Madison. And the Butler Lady Bears tie things up at 7 apiece. That'll send Madison back to the service line once again. She will serve. That one will go into the net and give College Heights the lead back. Score is now 8-7 in favor of the Lady Cougars. Maddie Collin going back to serve for College Heights. She will send that over. Hill, Madison sets Gardner. Gardner's rejected at the net. And Butler can't recover as the lead swells to 2 for College Heights. Collin going back to serve with the Lady Cougars up by 2. Maddie Collin, the serve. Hill with the pass. Set by Madison, goes back to Gardner. And great hustle by College Heights to stay under it, but after shanking the pass and the dig goes backwards, great hustle. The point will go to Butler. The lead is now down to 1 with Annalie Gardner serving, looking to tie. Serve from Gardner, flying through the air. Yukina will pick that up. Set by Collin, goes middle to Woodford. Woodford tools the block and gets the kill. Pushing the lead to 10. Not 10, pushing the lead to 2. Scores now 10-8 in favor of College Heights. That will put Lauren Yukina at the service line. Yukina, the serve, sails out of bounds. A good read by the libero Lainey Hill. Lead is cut down to 1, and once again, Butler will be serving, looking to tie with the libero Lainey Hill stepping back to serve. Serve from Hill, picked up by Yukina. Collin sets a quick to Lawrence, and that one is just a bit too far. As we are now tied at 10 with Hill stepping back behind the service line. Hill serves. Messina will pick that up, and that'll be an ace for Lainey Hill. And Hill will go back to the service line. Butler leading by 1, looking to build on their lead. Serve from Hill, sailing through the air and sailing right into the net as we are now tied at 11. Marley Woodford will step back to serve as Libby Fanning enters the match for Ava Messina to play the front row. Woodford picked up by Gardner. Madison tipped over by Underwood, and that one grazes the net. Lead is back up to 1 for the Butler Lady Bears. And now Clover sends that one over, and that one is tipped at the net by Butler. Lawrence sends that one deep, dig by Hill. Clover, free ball from Underwood, right to Messina. Collins sets a quick one to Lawrence, and that is in. And we're tied once again at 12 points apiece after a spectacular kill from Addie Lawrence. Lawrence will go back to serve as well. Serves up from Lawrence. Gardner set from Clover. And Caitlin Madison will tool the block and get the kill, putting Butler up by 1 once again. That will send Callie Carter to the service line. Serve from Carter, picked up by Griesemer. Set from Collin, goes to Griesemer. She'll send that one over. Hill. Carter, free ball Underwood, Messina, Collin, sets Griesemer, tipped at the net, Hill, Clover, sets to Gardner, and that will be a point for College Heights. Once again, we are tied, this time at 13 points apiece. Lindsay Griesemer will step behind the service line. Serve from Griesemer is out. And once again, Butler reclaims the lead 14-13 with Jocelyn Underwood stepping behind the service line. Serve from Underwood, a high arcing one picked up by Messina. Collin sets outside to Yukina, and Yukina getting the kill and the net violation. Ultimately, College Heights will get the point. Tied at 14. Now we have Ava Messina at the service line looking to give the Cougars the lead. Serve from Messina. Picked up by Carter. Tip from Clover. And a brilliant play by Riley Clover. With the setter dump to give Butler the lead once again. Leading 15-14 are the Butler Lady Bears. Underwood. Is that Underwood? Yes, that is Underwood. Jocelyn Underwood. Nope, that's not Underwood. Madison will serve. Tipped over by Collin. And Butler once again is in the net. College Heights will get another point. And we are now tied yet again at 15-15. Maddie Collin will go back to serve for College Heights. She'll send this one over. Lainey Hill. Madison. And Clover goes into the net with that one, and that will give College Heights the lead back as they now lead 16-15 with Collin returning to the service line. Maddie Collin will serve, picked up by Carter. Madison sets Gardner. Gardner is denied, but College Heights is in the net. And we're tied once again at 16 points apiece. This time, Butler looking to take the lead. Gardner going to the service line for Butler. Serves up from Gardner. That'll go into the net, and College Heights reclaims the lead, 17-16. Lauren Yukina Going back to serve. She'll send that one over. Picked up by Carter. Madison right back to Carter. Carter sends that one, and the dig is shanked by Yukina as she tips the ball, and we are tied at 17. And the serve from Hill goes to Griesemer. And the set from Madison goes to Underwood. Collin bumps that. Lindsay Griesemer and an overpass from Madison. Way to keep it in the air, though. Addie Lawrence tips it over. Woodford, and the ball is dropped in College Heights court. And now serving for Butler will again be the libero Lainey Hill. Yukina. Collin sets to Lawrence. She'll push that one over. Hill and tips the basketball goal, and we are tied once again. I'll tell you, if I had as many ties as this game has had, I would have enough for every winter formal and spring prom that I would want to go to for the next 15 years. We're tied once again at 18. Marley Woodford, her serve picked up by Clover. And Addie Lawrence is able to tool the block and get the kill. And once again, the Lady Cougars take the lead, 19-18 this time. Woodford serves. Hill. Madison. High bump set to Underwood. And once again, we are tied at 19 apiece. Riley Clover going back to serve for Butler. She'll send that one over. It's picked up by Messina. Collins sets a quick to Lawrence. Lawrence with the kill. Oh, yeah. Addie Lawrence with a tremendous kill to put College Heights up by 1, 20-19. Lawrence serves, and that one goes out of bounds. Tied again at 20. Tied again at 20 points apiece. Callie Carter will serve. High arcing, picked up by Yukina Collins. Griesemer sends that one into the net. Serve from Carter. Okay, I would like to apologize to all of you who are watching this. Well, hopefully you enjoy my laughter, but anyway, now. Okay, so in the midst of all that chaos, Butler built a 2-point lead on College Heights. Carter will serve. Lauren Yukina, overpass, picked up. Lawrence, free ball Collin, picked up by Hill. Clover sets to Underwood. That's picked up by Lawrence. Messina bump sets. Free ball, Maddie Collin. Hill will pick that up. Clover to Underwood. She'll tip that over. Great hustle by Lawrence to get the dig. Collin sets Lawrence. She will free ball. Hill, Clover, Underwood. Tips it over, and another kill for Jocelyn Underwood. And that'll draw a timeout from Coach Collin.
Yes. Ignore her. I'll find your address and beat you up while you're speaking. Curtis, turn that camera.
Well, while we're in a timeout, these lovely ladies would like to take a moment to say good afternoon to all of you. That is our junior varsity team who has played pretty well today. They've given their best effort today to play in this varsity tournament. Coming out of the timeout, Butler leading by 3. And the serve from Carter, picked up by Griesemer. Collin sets back to Griesemer, blocked at the net. And College Heights was in the net as the lead swells to 4 for College Heights. Or for Butler, pardon me. Callie Carter will go back to serve for Butler as they're now at match point. Messina. Collin tips it over. Great hustle by Butler to keep it in the air. Messina. Collin sets up for Lawrence. Lawrence tipped at the net. Great hustle. And that one drops out of bounds, and College Heights will cut the lead down to 3. Lead is now down to 3. Lindsey Griesemer going to the service line, looking to continue to cut into it. She'll send that over. Gardner, Clover, sets to Madison. She'll tip it over. Yukonaw right there to pick it up. Great read by Yukonaw. Collin sets outside. Yukonaw! And Yukonaw tools the block and gets the kill for College Heights. Lindsey Griesemer going back to the service line. College Heights trailing by 2. She will send this one over. Hill, Clover, and that will be Madison. It's picked up by Griesemer. Collin sets back row to Lawrence. Hill, Underwood, free ball goes in! The Butler Lady Bears win the second set on a free ball, and they will win it 25-22. Although I don't know exactly how this tournament is operating and what happens if a team ties a match 1-1, but I think that point differential will make the difference if two teams tie. And since College Heights won the first set 25-20, I believe, and Butler won the second set 25-22, I think that the +2 point differential that College Heights has on the match will give them the advantage and ultimately the victory in this pool play match. If not, and if they end up drawing, then at least College Heights gave a great effort. And we will see you when bracket play starts, which should be sometime around 1 o'clock, I think, which is in about 18 minutes. So we will see you guys later when we tune in to start broadcasting the bracket play games. Meanwhile, we hope you enjoy